Hey guys, welcome to Word Study. We're going to continue with the theme of contractions today, and we are going to be working with the words are and am as we make contractions. And if we were in class today, you know I'd always ask you, look at the words that I have written on the board or have created on the board and ask, what do you notice about these words? Because during word study time, we are just making observations about words and trying to make sense of what we observe. And what I observe right now is that of the three words on this side, that they all have an apostrophe. They all have one syllable. Your, their, we're. Yep, one syllable. And each word after the apostrophe has an R-E. Okay? So let's go back and let's look at the word your, okay? It is a contraction for you are. And if you remember from our lesson from the last 2 days, a contraction is two words that are pushed together and one of the letters is removed, and sometimes two of the letters are removed, and are replaced with an apostrophe. So I've already lost my A. Oh, there it is. So in you are, it would look like this, right? And to make the contraction, I want to push the two words together. And if I take my observation from before, I'm going to take away the A and replace it with an apostrophe. And I can even squeeze my R and my E over a little bit. And I have the contraction your. And we could say, you are going to a movie with Grandma tonight. Or we can say, you're going to a movie with Grandma tonight. Now, we want to make sure we don't mix the word your contraction with the word your, such as, is that your ball? So those, we cannot say, is that you are ball? We can only say your. It is not the contraction for your. So make sure we don't get those mixed up. Now we look at our next word, and the word is there. So let's think about what two words do we contract to make the word there? Well, when I look at it, I see the word they. And based on what I learned up here, I know that when I see the R-E, that is a contraction for are. So they are is contracted to make the word there, such as they are doing school at home today, or they're doing school at home today. We brought they are together, we took out the A and replaced it with an apostrophe. And finally, we get down to we're. All right, let's follow that same pattern. I see the little word we, and I already know that when I see apostrophe R-E, that R-E stands for are. So we are. So where is the contraction for we are? Let's think of a sentence. How can I use this in a sentence? Mr. King, can you think of a way to use that in a sentence?
We are not going to the movies.
Or we could say, we are not going to the movies. Very good. Can you think of any more words that we can use are to make a contraction with? Mr. King shaking his head no, and I would agree with him. I cannot think of any as well. So there aren't very many words that we can make contractions with using the word are. The same is going to go for am. All right? You see the one word up there? That's the only word that we use a contraction with, the word am. But I want you to take notice. So when this I'm is a contraction for I am. I'm going for a bike ride, or I am going for a bike ride. When I make the contraction and I squeeze the words together, and I can borrow my A from down here, we had I am. We're going to push them together, take away the A, and replace it with an apostrophe. Notice what the I stays capitalized. We are not going to make that a lowercase I. It must remain a capital, and it's the word I'm. The capital remains the same. Remember yesterday we talked about the word aisle, and note that I had to remain a capital I. We do not lowercase it. I am is the only contraction for the word am. Okay? So these are just 3 words on are and 1 word in am that we just need to know, and we need to know how to use them correctly. So here's your example. I want you to turn to somebody sitting near you at home, and I want you to use the words they are and their in a sentence with them. And if nobody's near you, just shout it out in the middle of the room. All right, and I will think of one. Let's think. They're not doing their homework, or they are not doing their homework. And let's do the same thing for I'm. Okay? So turn to somebody sitting near you at home, or to your mom or your dad or your babysitter, whoever's around, or the blank walls, empty walls around you, and use I'm in a sentence. Now, say the same sentence again without using the contraction I'm, using the words I am. Good job. Now you're going to go to Google Classroom, and there's an assignment on there to write some sentences just like you did yesterday, using the contractions for R and M. All right? Tomorrow we'll meet again for word study, but we're going to move away from contractions, and we're going to start talking about singular possessive nouns, and give you a little hint about what's coming. We're going to continue using apostrophes. All right? Have fun with your homework. I look forward to checking those and commenting on them. So always remember that. Look for a comment from me when you've turned in your work. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.